part of honoring those who actually are just, forgotten in a way, Like I said, New York did suffer the third largest casualty of all. And I know some of you know my story, but I'll just repeat it really quickly. So I almost died from a car accident, and many of you who have known me know how much I suffered from that car accident. But when you are given the second chance in life, I think you always pray to God and you say you want to do something a little bit larger than yourself. And I know all the veterans, because you saw so many of your comrades didn't make it back, right? Yeah, so many. So, you have this sense of responsibility and like due diligence that you want to kind of do something for them. And I believe that's why so many veterans, they work so hard and put up their own money to build a wall like this. That's kind of the sad reality, that it's a lot of times the veterans that are pushing for them, not for themselves, but for their fallen comrades. And so for us, it's so easy. All we have to do is just remember, they're not even asking us to put up, all this. It's already here. Just come, right? Well, so after I almost died is when I went to Washington, D.C., and I probably met you there for the first time back in 2007, 8. Colonel Lou Decker, right, when he was president, and I said I visited the Korean War Memorial in D.C., and it was so beautiful that I wanted to do something to make sure that all of America remembers the Korean War veterans, because it was the so-called forgotten war. And there I said I want to make July 27th, which is where Tom does the Korea Society has a Armistice Day ceremony here. But to make July 27th the National Day to honor you, and to organize an event in DC every year for like young people, and 3 was to archive the stories of the veterans. So when I lobbied Congressman Rangel, and Nina was there back in 2008 for my first event, 2008 July 27th. Yeah, and she was just an intern in DC. I'm like, can you help me? Really? And so I've met so many wonderful people throughout this journey of 11 years. And when the bill passed after lobbying Congressman Rangel, who's a Korean War veteran and an icon in New York City, he was sad that he couldn't make it because his sister passed away. So they're kind of in mourning right now. But he recruited me to work for him. And then I worked for him as his communications director and chief of staff for almost 7 years. And when he decided that he was going to retire, I said, you know what, I need to make good on my third promises to collect the stories of the veterans. So every single flag that you see there, because this is a universal soldier, right? It's actually kind of unique that the New York Korean War Veterans Monument not only recognizes New Yorkers, but all veterans from the war, because obviously it was a global effort, right? And so I went to all of those, and I came back and thinking, okay, I'm young now, I need a job, I need a home, right? And when I learned that the wall of remembrance that would etch the names of the 36,000 and 8,000 POW MIAs, it's been languishing because due to the lack of funding, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go around, every single state to raise more awareness and hopefully even funds. So here I am, this is my 39th state, you guys. I have entered the northeastern states, and I'm gonna make it down to DC, and it'll be in about 1 month. I should almost be complete with my journey. So I thank you all for joining me, but not just joining me for the sake of joining me, but being here to honor, our heroes and the fallen heroes who paid the ultimate sacrifice. So at this time, I'm gonna have my 4 veteran grandpas stand right here in front of everybody. We want everyone to see your handsome faces. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna pin them. Let's stand a little bit up in the shade. I don't want you to be in the sun, so come here. So as I pin them, and this is a token of appreciation, not just from me, from everybody, okay? I'm gonna pin it to your heart, and everybody, let's clap for them individually, okay? So, Grandpa Hank Schroeder, thank you so much for your service. Grandpa Sal, President Sal Salcedo. That's Salado. Thank you so much. And Grandpa Abuelito Tommy Lopez. They're my granddaughter.
Ray Velez represented his father, Ray Velez Sr.
Okay. But we're gonna do represent later. Is that okay? Because I want to give the Korean War veterans.
He pulled me over here.
Yeah. Stand right here. You stand right here. Grandpa Hanel, stand right here. I'll be after.
Yeah. Oh, you want me on that side?
Yes, right here.
By all means.
Oh yes. And Grandpa. Well, I did that because when we the Korean people, right, we express our utmost gratitude to our elders, and it's only for the elders, to our grandpas. And since I call all of you guys my grandpas, you know why I call you my? You know why? You know why I call you my grandpa?
No.
Tell us all.
I know you know why, but do you know why I call you mi abuelito?
Why?
Why? No porque tú eres viejo, no, okay? It's not because you're old, but because I say, if you didn't fight in Korea 70 years ago,
Botearon July.
yes, 1950,
They want to tell
yes.
June
If
25.
you didn't go fight there 70 years ago, I wouldn't be here, right?
Well-
And neither would all the Koreans here right now.
Thank you for
Yeah, that's why I call you my grandfather. So, if my grandfather was alive, I would say thank you to him the way I'm going to do it now, okay?
You don't know how honored I am for you to call me that.
Oh, thank you. I'm honored
Very honored.
to be called your nieta.
Thank you
Nieta,
again.
Anita,
And
okay?
call me Papa.
Yeah, Papa, yeah. So, with my humble and very grateful heart, I would like to say thank you the proper Korean way, okay? On behalf of all grateful Korean people all over the world. So, 감사합니다.